Hello. Today we are going to discover the 10 best attractions that you can visit in London for free. Planning to go to London soon, or you want to go but have a limited budget to spend? I am sure you are going to love this video. At number 10, we have Tate Modern. A visit to London isn't complete without a trip to Tate Modern. Britain's National Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art from around the world is housed in the former Bankside Power Station on the banks of the Thames. The awe-inspiring turbine hall runs the length of the entire building, and you can see amazing work for free by artists such as Cazin, Bonnard, Matisse, Picasso, Rothko, Dali, Pollock, Warhol and Bourgeois. At number 9, we have Trafalgar Square. Trafalgar Square is a public square that features some of London's top attractions, from galleries and historic buildings to statues and monuments. It also plays host to a range of events throughout the year that are supported by the Greater London Authority, who manage the square. You can attend one of the numerous family-friendly Trafalgar Square events today. Supported by the Mayor of London, these Trafalgar Square free events include multicultural festivals and religious celebrations, ranging from Chinese New Year and Pride in London festivities, to carol singing beneath the Christmas tree, an annual gift from Norway every year since 1947. At number 8, we have the Changing the Guard ceremony at the Buckingham Palace. Changing the Guard is a formal ceremony in which the group of soldiers currently protecting Buckingham Palace are replaced by a new group of soldiers. The ceremony is free to watch. The guard that looks after Buckingham Palace is called the Queen's Guard and is made up of soldiers on active duty from the Household Division's Foot Guards. The guards are dressed in traditional red tunics and bearskin hats. The Buckingham Palace Old Guard forms in the palace's forecourt from 10:30 am and is joined by the St James's Palace Old Guard at around 10:45 am. The new guard then arrives from Wellington Barracks and takes over the responsibilities of the Old Guard in a formal ceremony accompanied by music. Number 7, we have the National Maritime Museum. Head to the National Maritime Museum and recall the romance of the great ocean liners, appreciate the elegance of Prince Frederick's Golden Barge, delve into the traditions of maritime London and explore the controversial history of trade across the Atlantic. The museum has 14 different galleries to explore. Find out what made J.M.W. Turner's largest painting so controversial. Get up close to the actual uniform Admiral Nelson was wearing when he was fatally wounded at the Battle of Trafalgar. 6, we have the Hyde Park. London's Hyde Park is one of the greatest city parks in the world. Covering 142 hectares and with over 4,000 trees, a large lake, a meadow and ornamental flower gardens, there's a good chance you'll forget you are right in the center of London. Hyde Park in London has something for everyone. You can enjoy swimming, boating, cycling and skating. There are pitches for team games, tennis courts, tracks for horse riding and a spectacular children's playground. The park has 2 lakeside restaurants which are licensed and serve everything from a 3-course meal to a quick cup of coffee. Hyde Park is home to a number of fascinating buildings and monuments, such as the Serpentine Bridge, the Joy of Life Fountain and the famous Arkell statue. And with the Diana Memorial Fountain and open-air events throughout the year, there's always something to see and do. If you're out and about on Sunday, head to Speaker's Corner to hear London's most vocal orators share their opinions with the world. Number 5, we have the Royal Academy of Arts. The Royal Academy was founded in 1768 by artists and architects and is still dedicated to their original aim of promoting the appreciation, understanding and practice of art in all its forms. Enjoy some of the finest temporary and touring art exhibitions at the Royal Academy of Arts, from ancient sculpture to contemporary masterpieces. The Academy's permanent collection spans 250 years of British art with works from the likes of John Constable, J.M.W. Turner and David Hockney. It is also home to the annual summer exhibition. At number 4, we have Queen's House, Greenwich. Enjoy art, architecture and royal history at the Queen's House. Discover renowned artworks by British and European masters as well as exciting works by leading contemporary artists. A visit to the Queen's House is a must as part of any day out in Greenwich. Admire the classical design of the house, one of the most important buildings in English architecture. Step through the doors and find yourself in the impressive Great Hall. This perfectly proportioned cube has a striking marble floor, with a black and white geometric design originally laid in 1635. Number 3. We have the Grand Museum of Zoology. One of the UK's oldest natural history museums, the Grand Museum of Zoology in Bloomsbury is home to 68,000 weird and wonderful animals. Step inside this grand Edwardian building and you'll find rare and extinct dodo specimens, one of only 7 quagga skeletons in the world, and the famous glass jar of moles. Established in 1827 as part of UCL, today the museum is still a space for exploring the animal kingdom and making groundbreaking new discoveries. Drop in and enjoy a free exhibition inspired by the specimens on display, new work by contemporary artists and university researchers, or get your hands on a specimen at one of the museum's interactive events. At number 2, we have Victoria and Albert Museum. The Victoria and Albert Museum is the world's greatest museum of art and design, representing over 3,000 years of human creativity, with collections unrivaled in their scope and diversity. At number 1, we have the British Museum. The British Museum is a public institution dedicated to human history, art and culture located in the Bloomsbury area of London, England. Its permanent collection of some 8 million works is among the largest and most comprehensive in existence, having been widely collected during the era of the British Empire. It documents the story of human culture from its beginnings to the present. So, we have reached the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it and do not forget to subscribe to see more such interesting videos.